yet.
It's probably just the right thing to do.
We're live. We're live right now. Yeah.
Recording.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet sunglasses.
Thank you.
You can wear them right now if you want.
I probably won't. I just lose so many pairs, and this is the safest way for me to hold on to a pair.
I've lost many like that just
Yeah.
by leaning over and they slide
Really?
right out right there.
What were you doing to do that?
Just bending over, yeah. Oh, I've lost more sunglasses. I mean, probably at least 30 pair in my life.
I just lose so many, and I got tired of it. But when they're on my chest, I feel like I hold on to them a little bit longer. In my pocket, I leave them in different places. But these work
Do you wear like the sunglass strap or no?
always.
Yeah, one of them.
Nah, I'm only kidding.
Okay.
I thought you were like, you've converted to full coasting.
Who invented sunglasses?
That's a good question.
This
I
was probably
to
like a
ask
Garrett
Google
question.
whenever I'm confused about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Think about it though. Like somebody had to invent sunglasses.
I bet Siri knows.
Yeah.
Who's more impressive, Google or Siri? That's the real question.
I live with Google at the
I
house.
do Google.
I do.
But I don't even like know. I honestly learned how to do Siri through Matt on my phone one time. I've never used it.
I haven't hooked it up on my new phone.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I found out today that Siri can do a playback. If you play a song, just ask Siri who's the artist.
Yeah.
She can do it, and then Google can do it too.
Yeah.
Like all you say is like, who was the last artist play that?
There's, like Shazam.
Yeah.
So I found out Apple ended up buying Shazam. So
I didn't know
that's
that.
why I found that out today. There's a song. Ja Morant was in the club over the weekend. Pulled out
Yeah, I saw
a
that.
pistol, trying to be really cool. And I was
Yeah.
like, well, all right. I asked a couple of my buddies, like, hey,
Go back in. What'd you say?
Ja Morant, basketball player.
Okay.
He was in a club over the weekend, and he pulled out a pistol.
Garrett, can we get the clip?
Act cool or something. And either way, that's besides the point.
No,
The
this is-
headline.
yeah.
Well, if you want to focus on that, we can. But the point I was trying to make was the song out to was fire. So I hit up some of my buddies like, hey, screw the headlines. What song is he jamming out to? That's a best song.
That's a banger.
And so I try to ask Siri, try to ask Google, and apparently you can't do it while you're listening to this song. So I just had to phone some friends. Anyway, I found out it was Bring 'Em Out by NBA YoungBoy. If anyone's curious, it's suspended right now. That's it right there. Yeah, that song is so fire. I was like, all right, headlines, whatever. Just what's
The song.
Yeah,
The song.
made him want to take out a pistol in the club. I'm like, that has to be a hot track.
Gotta be a good song.
Gotta be a good song. So
Listen out for it. It's coming.
yeah, I
Looks
listened
like
to
you're
it.
having a good time though.
I actually listened.
And
to
how
it.
do you know if the gun's real?
I think it's fake. I think it's a prop.
Yeah, I think it's a prop gun. I mean, that's probably.
Prove it.
Well, didn't that one actor Baldwin? Didn't he just shoot somebody with a prop gun?
He did.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it a prop gun or was it
I
a
don't
real
know.
gun? Or surely it was a real gun.
I've been watching clips though, because like I definitely was like, did he do it? Did he not do it?
I think he did it.
That day, he definitely did it.
Do you know?
They died.
Do you know
Yeah.
Bruce Lee's son Brandon Lee got killed by a prop gun?
He did.
And the
Yeah.
movie was it The Crow?
The Crow.
So are they still props when they really fire though?
I don't know how that works.
So I've been to a set and there was
Yeah.
a real gun, but they opened it up and was like, "Hey, we're doing a set call, real gun here. If anybody would like to come look and see that it's unloaded, you can." So that's how that particular time was handled. I don't know if any other time is different, but I would imagine you would want the bang at some point. And if you want like the clap or the bang of the gun, then you'd have to have some kind of fake round in there or a blank.
They don't use special effects.
I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe it
I don't know.
added after. Just
Maybe.
did it.
Maybe.
You ever see the effect with who was the guy from Dave Chappelle, Wayne,
Wait.
when he drove around the car?
Wayne Brady.
That's
Wayne
pretty
Brady,
cool.
when he drove around in the car and he was stopping by and like turned out he was like a drug dealer and a pimp. And he shot when he shot, it was like the flash of the gun was
Yeah,
so
coming
like
out the barrel.
CG. It's like bang. He's like, that was one of my favorite Dave Chappelle skits.
That's probably why they need a real gun every now and then.
Yeah. Let's keep it fresh.
Not a good idea, but that's probably why they're there. Like,
I mean, it's movie magic.
yeah.
But honestly, that's probably a prop gun. He's probably just having a good time. Ain't that he's like on $100 million contract, right?
He is, but he isn't doing too well as far as his social credit. He needs to figure it out, I think.
Everybody needs a good publicist. You know?
Everybody needs a good- there needs to be a spin on
There
that.
could be a
And
spin
you know
here.
what's crazy? you may not know it, but I think you have a career as a spin doctor.
Yeah.
Like that guy, everyone's like, man, he's bad. He has a real gun. And you were the first person that had that take. Maybe it was a prop.
Yeah.
Prop gun.
Maybe it was a fake
Yeah.
gun.
It's a fake gun.
How
Yeah.
awesome is that? Like, of course it was fake.
Just gotta put doubt
It was
into
better
it.
than that.
Yeah, it could, I mean,
You know,
I'm pretty sure there's clothing stores that you can
Yeah.
buy an outfit and a fake
it
prop
went
gun.
with this.
Yeah, you
A
know,
lighter.
Exactly what happened.
yeah. Think about it.
That's exactly what I
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on that
Makes
side.
sense. Checks
I'm on
out.
that side.
Checks
Yeah.
out.
Like think about it. Like
Works for me.
somewhere in LA, somewhere in a, like you get a
Belt
Rolex,
buckle.
you get a prop gun, you get a full outfit, and you get a complimentary Rolls Royce drive. Like there's got to be a place like you buy clothes at that will take you wherever you want to go. Look, I mean, there's got to be. I mean, come on.
You buy enough of anything, you'll do whatever you want.
Agree.
Well, I'm on that. It's a prop gun. That's not real.
I feel like that's a business idea. We just need to put it together. Prop
Prop
I'd rather be a
guns.
dog walker right now.
Write that
Put it
down.
together.
Gary, write that down.
So we start.
Write
Just,
it down.
should we just
a
start
business.
doing the prop gun?
I would give up my career for that.
I mean, think about it. Like we used to wear upside down sun visors,
That's true too.
Yeah.
Worked out.
just
Yeah.
like a prop gun to me.
You just have to own it
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
make sure they sound really loud so no one gets hurt.
Gotta be authentic
Right?
a little bit.
Super
Yeah.
authentic.
All right. So we went into the upside down sun visor. Then we got into the polo face.
Yeah.
And the tall socks, ankle socks.
Oh,
Yeah.
like socks.
Jinkos, I did that.
I had one pair.
I
I
had
think
like
they
one
were-
or two pairs. Yeah. Starter jackets were the shit.
I did do the starters.
What
Didn't do
team?
the Jinko.
What team?
Mine was the
Magic.
Magic.
I had the Grizzlies.
Whenever O'Neal was there,
When O'Neal was there. That's the only
Sick.
time to do it with Penn.
I had an O'Neal Magic jersey.
I had his shoes. The zebra.
The pumps.
They weren't pumps, though. They're like zebra. They're
Garrett, can
like
we
white
find
and
that?
black. They're like the white and black Shaquille O'Neal.
Guys,
Like,
and Garrett's
they
got a
were so
mic
cool.
tonight. So if y'all want to ask Garrett anything, he can talk into a mic.
I'm not gonna lie, when we spoke yesterday and you're like, hey, anything you want to talk about? Like, crap, I don't want to talk about me. Let's have a buddy session and bro out. Like get carried on the couch and y'all just vibe and just talk.
That's what we do.
Ooh, them are
Anyway.
sick.
Aren't those dope? Gary, you want to get on the couch with us, just bro out? No? All right. I thought I'd ask.
Any of you guys wore the farmer pants with the suspenders?
Huh.
No.
Oshkosh Bagosh, and whenever I was a kid, I had some suspenders, but
No way you remember that though.
I remember seeing pictures in the house growing up. Yeah.
I know I had MC Hammer pants. My mom made them. My mom used to go and she'd go like the whole Hobby Lobby. I mean, and she'd make all our outfits. So
I would have been jealous.
I had MC Hammer pants.
I would have been jealous.
What's one thing that you remember that stands out from when you were a kid, like fashion wise or clothing?
Not a lot of people know this, and I have the picture in my phone, and I don't show anyone. But I had gold teeth,
Really?
like all the way.
All the way?
I had 6 at the
I'm
bottom.
kind of jealous.
Diamond cut.
Are they like real teeth or you had just like a platinum grill?
They were like gold with diamond cut at the bottom. Had a B and a K at the top. I just thought they're so cool, and they had diamond studs. But they were trendy. Like people were
Yeah, they were
like,
trending
they
for
were
a while
removable.
there.
Yeah, it wasn't like I'm gonna make them permanent, but that's the one thing I look back. I'm like, oh man. And I had like the D-rag with the headband and gold teeth. It was exciting.
Yeah.
I had a
How long did that trend last?
6
About
months.
6 months.
Yeah, maybe 4.
Is it? Do you have an alter ego when you're in that?
Can we
Oh,
send
no.
out? Can you see the
Without a
picture?
doubt,
Can
without a
you send
doubt.
that to Eric? Garrett?
That will never.
Yeah, I would just go ahead and delete it off your phone before someone hacks it and gets
Every
all
once in a
stuff.
while, if you see me out and about and I'm bored, give me a beer and I'll show you.
Okay, I definitely want to see it. I had a I think I had a rotted tooth when I was a little kid, and they put a platinum tooth there, so I had my front tooth was
Yeah.
platinum. I was pretty hard there, and how I was wearing the Bugs Bunny backwards clothes when the crisscross kind of collab.
I remember
I was
that.
that's what I used to rock. I used to have a platinum tooth, and I used to always wear like the hoodies.
What else do I remember? We had some cool stuff.
I remember
growing
pumps, Reebok pumps. I remember
you ever
wearing
have a
those.
pair?
Right.
Yeah, I've actually looked for the perfect pair of pumps here
That
recently.
would be dope.
It's actually been about a 2-year search. The closest ones I found that I would like are about $600, and I just can't seem to crack
Yeah,
that on.
yeah.
They did have a Journeys did a Reeboks. They had some. They did have like a run of the Reebok pumps for a
Really?
while.
You know that.
Yeah. I kind of got into the whole shoe thing. I was into the the SBs, the Nike SBs. I used to have like colorways of them, and my favorite is Retro 4s.
Those are tight.
That's what I wear. I love Retro 4s.
I've been looking at some Jordan 1s. They have them like golf cleats and shoes.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
You saw that?
Yeah.
So many colors.
You gonna do the Chicago Bulls red or what?
No, I'll probably go with like a white and khaki or white and green. Something like that would make sense.
There's
I feel like white's bad for me. I just get dirty so fast. Like,
It
this
just-
hat used to be white, now it's kind of like dirt.
But there, I mean,
Yeah,
I had a pair of the low tops ones. Actually, Micah Shepard has them. I gave them to him. They're white with gray.
Those ones, I like those.
It was a song Air Force One that got me,
Okay.
and that's honestly they're
with
comfortable.
you.
They're comfortable. Micah's got them now. I mean, I moved. I didn't ever own a pair
There
of
they go
retro
right
fours.
there.
Those are good. That is that black and gold?
Red, it looks like maybe. I don't
I'm
know.
colorblind, so whatever. But
Carl Malone's LA Gears. I remember them. I remember Body Glove. Was it Body Glove?
body glove.
Body
LA
glove.
Gear. LA Gear.
I remember LA Game. I don't remember like
Body. Is it Bodyguard? It was the yellow hand. Okay. You remember that old yellow hand? Like the used to have the shirts and the hoodies.
O'Neal? No. Body. I don't know.
I think it's Body Glove.
Could be. I don't remember. I know that I was thinking about it the other day, shopping in like the catalogs and how that's kind of like a thing of the past.
Okay.
Yeah, any of them and all of them, but East Bay was the one that stands out, you know.
they were
But
big.
I'm assuming that they've all converted to online now. But,
East Bay did.
yeah,
I was looking for
is that where you go? Have you bought the shoes there?
no, but I was looking for funny enough, these on clouds, they're like white, but they have like this gum at the front, and not a lot of people had them. So I was just
That's a flex.
That's one thing I've always looked for in tennis
Yeah.
shoes that I don't want something somebody else has.
exactly.
When I remember being young, I would go on vacation and I would always buy my tennis shoes while I was on vacation because it seems like the stores around here, I mean, they just kind of got a limited selection. But if you were to go grab something at the Atlanta Mall or something like that, it'd be different down
I
here.
would say East Bay didn't impress me online though.
No?
So much hype. Like, I was hoping they would bring.
I think
that
anything in a magazine though,
back.
because like you when you didn't have online and you had that book, you're kind of stuck where it's at.
I love that book.
Yeah. But you had like you're gonna order this and be the first one to try to grab it.
Well, back then we didn't have a lot of money, so I'd look at the book just be like, man, I can't wait till I'm rich. I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna get these. When I'm rich, I'm gonna get these. Like I always thought. Like,
How many
one
shoes
day-
do you have
Yeah.
now
I
in the
don't,
closet?
I don't know.
Be honest here.
So I'm trendy, I guess.
Okay,
That
I
sounds
like it.
I'm trendy, so I don't keep them like once they're old. Like I try to donate them.
I probably got about 10 pair.
Yeah.
At mine.
I would say
And that's
I have,
older too. Like,
I have rotation, so I have 3, maybe 5 pairs of shoes right now, but I donate them. Like
Yeah.
so, like a kid really likes them, or parents like, hey, you know, whatever. Like I would give them a bunch of shoes just because I would hate for them to go to waste, and they're in good condition. I'm not like running marathons.
I think I go with the retro fours and I got, and then with my disability or whatever, I do nothing but the Hoka Bondi 7s and 8s.
okay.
So, Hoka, yeah.
Okay.
What else? But I mean, I've been wearing it for like I've probably
That's what my dad
the
wears.
but I've been wearing it for like 5 years.
Oh, wow.
And I even have like the leather ones. Like shit, when we did Neptunes back in the day, when I was like the shoe, like I always had them leather. I ordered them. A run trout ordered them for me because they're good for my. They're just comfortable. I have a couple like custom leather shoes that I still wear from time to time, but they're kind of like hurt after a while. My back kicks my ass, but I like having cushion on these shoes now. But then you can't go wrong with a Nike. But I won't move off of where I'm at. I just get different colors of them. They're the same shoe, different like blue, brown.
Yeah. Whatever works.
Yeah.
The on clouds, I guess
I like them.
engineering behind it. It's like to make you feel like you're walking on clouds. So they're really comfortable.
I want to know how they came up with that engineering.
It's Swiss.
Swiss. That's
Swiss
where the
engineering.
clouds are,
That's it, yeah.
are more
Same company that
abundant.
owns that pocket knife that
Yeah,
never got.
same.
The one with the toothpick? The toothpick knife?
I never got it.
I think that's every boy's first knife, or like one of them.
I think I still have one. It's not
I got
the
one somewhere.
like,
Yeah.
everyone
I
has
think
one.
I have a real Swiss one too. A Swiss Army.
I had the small pocket one. It was red and it still
You had the toothpick?
It had the tweezers in one side.
tweezers in one
I
side.
never got that.
Yeah, scissors on there. And
Pretty cool. Gotta give it up.
at one point, they kind of did overkill with that knife, and it became unpractical.
Oh, DJ, hey, DJ Jones golfs too. And it is glove. It's body glove.
Body
okay.
glove.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
Bruce golf. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, I was thinking about it. Should we do a little question and answer? Is anyone?
Yeah, we can do it right here. Pat. Pat. Is it Pat Perez always with the Jordan golden shoes?
He does. He's a golden shoe.
Yeah. Okay.
But didn't he go to Live Golf? I think Pat Perez. He's still pretty fly, but I think he went to Live Golf.
They pay a lot more money. I just got done watching Full Swing.
They do pay a lot.
It's addictive as shit.
Money. A lot of money.
Yeah.
It is addictive.
It's
How do you like it?
I liked it a lot.
Have you watched
Kind of
it?
inspiring.
I'm up to like episode 5 or 6. Like I'm right after DJ's episode. That was a big one because he was my favorite golfer. Like,
Growing up?
Just no, Tiger was growing up. I mean, like right now, like since Tiger was gone, like DJ was my dude. So swaggy, so cool, and he just makes it look effortless. But you know he's grinding. Golf's too hard. You have to grind. But he just gets up there, and I thought he was gonna be the next Tiger, but he's older now, and it makes sense. You know, he has Wayne Gretzky's daughter as his wife,
right?
They're like super athletic kids, so he's just thinking about the bag, and that's what he said. It's like,
well, I mean, it's bag. Still I mean, you're golfing. Doesn't matter. Like, I guess they have more of a what it means. You know, like with PGA, because it has like a certain history, and like he's already had the jacket.
Yeah,
like he's already had the jacket.
Yeah,
like, does he want three? He's just like, $150,000, $150 million. Like, I'll just take that, man. Like, and he still gets to golf. So his thing, I loved his interview because he said like, I can play all these tournaments, or I can play less and make more money. And to him, he wants to spend more time with family. He still gets to play competitive. And he's is it the Open? He's a couple. He still plays against the guys.
Yeah, because he's won, so he still gets an invite. That's only going to last for another year or two because his world golf ranking is probably going to go down. But he'll probably always get the Masters invite. But you know, he's just one of my favorite golfers. I like to see him compete in the PGA. But I respect him. Do whatever you want. Like if someone offers me $150 million
to do whatever.
Quit pharmacy. I'm like, yeah.
Bye.
Bye. I mean, shit.
I loved it, but
pay me $5 million. I'll do. Pay me $1 million. I'll do OnlyFans.
Exactly. That'd be hilarious.
Shit, I'll do OnlyFans.
Man, gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. Start from the bottom.
We got some more questions here. I can't. It's gray right here. Is it silly? I can't see that person's name. I don't know if it's a promotion thing. Drew said Joel was the best episode. Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Sean shooting under par yet? LOL.
I wish.
No, he's working on it though. He's been working on his game.
He did beat me one time when we went golfing.
I think, yeah.
I was the first person that made me keep score. We started playing, and I used to play a lot more golf than I do now. But he's like, "Hey man, you ever keep scoring?" I was like, "No, man, not really." Just frowny faces and smiling faces. And he's like, "Come on, we're gonna keep score today." And I knew, I was like, "Man, he just wants somebody to beat up on." And then he got me, but it was only by a couple strokes. But, that was the only time.
Close.
I don't think I've played golf since. Maybe 5 times. He beat me into quitting.
Golly, dog.
No, but he didn't stop. And you've been grinding now. You're golfing 3 times a week at least?
4 or 5.
I'd say it depends. If you say going to the course, 4 or 5. But every day, like I'll be at the house and I'll grind.
You got the virtual.
Well, I do have a virtual. I don't use that as much right now. I'm just working on short games, so putting and looking in the mirror and just making sure. I have a golf coach, and that mirror training, it's unbeatable. Like it will give you so much information about your swing because the feel isn't real. So when you have a mirror set up and you're just going in slow motion, you look at the mirror. You might think you're doing one thing, but when you look at the mirror, you're like, good Lord, what is going on here? You know, and that's what they say. So that mirror practice, you don't really have to go to the course all the time. Like you just do some mirror practice and it'll tell you a lot more about your swing than you can do just hitting balls at the range.
Shit.
So I like the mirror practice too.
So is this just like a big, large mirror at your house and you just stand in front of it?
The biggest mirror you've ever seen. Nah, it's not that big.
I mean,
so I guess when I ordered furniture for my room, the mirror came on top of the dresser, and I'm like, that doesn't look good. So I took it down and made it my golf mirror.
Okay.
I have 2 different golf mats, and you can just see yourself. Like,
do you have like some cool ass like putting green train?
Yeah, well, I have DJs. So DJ, he had it's called like the perfect putting mat. So I had his putting mat, so you can watch. It has lines and it has a small cup and a bigger cup, so you can like really practice, and it comes right back to you. So I do that a lot.
So one thing that I remember sticking out, okay, me, you, and Jacob, and somebody else played one day, and y'all were telling me about this old cat that y'all used to play with in Savannah.
Yeah,
that would go stomp holes.
The funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
Funniest thing ever.
Tell Jordan about this. This is so funny.
This is like my second time ever playing golf. And certain golf courses, they just pair you up with randos. So it's not always you're going to, if you only have two people, they may pair you with another twosome. If you're by yourself, they may pair you with one other guy or three other people. So you just don't know. Depending on the course. But anyway, we went and played with this guy. It was just him and his wife. She wasn't playing. She was just riding. And every hole, every time we got to the green, he had these big, huge golf shoes on. And he's like 70. He stomps. Right at the hole. He's like, man, they don't take care of these greens. That's it. That was his excuse for every hole. He's like, yeah, they don't take care of these greens. So you'll just go and stomp just to make sure if you did hit it, it would roll in. Funniest thing I ever seen.
Like a big divot around it.
But that was like
That was
my
like
second
move?
time. That was
It's like a big
Okay.
divot around the hole in the road.
no one else has done that, but for a while I kind of wanted to because I thought that was okay.
Probably get away with it.
Yeah, you will. Like, that's just cheating. He was just cheating the entire day. Just
But that was like me, so I didn't know.
Me
I
either.
remember playing in the Slavic, and I'm not good, but I can hit like a good ball
yeah,
every now and again.
you really got.
And whenever we're playing with these older two guys that were retired military, and I hit, and I didn't have a ball marker on me. We're on the greens, I'm putting, but I'm probably 10 feet off to the left. It was a bad shot, and then it was one of their shots, and my ball was not even in vicinity at all. And the guy sitting there waiting on me to go mark my ball, and I'm like, hey man, I don't have a ball marker. He's like, you don't have a ball marker? He got kind of offended. And I was just like, hey man, I'm sorry. I was like, I don't really know etiquette here. I was like, you can teach me, or you can just be mad at me if you want to be mad at me. Like, I apologize. Once I explained that to them, they're pretty cool about it. But I didn't realize how serious that they were taking it, on that level. Because like I said, I don't really keep score. I just go out there. I'm there to socialize, have fun, frowny faces, smiley faces, and go have fun. But
And I feel like that's what Live Golf is trying to bring to golf. Like, it's not all serious, not all intense. Like, have some fun. Like, attract that crowd, because the previous crowd just seemed a little more like, very exclusive. They're not trying to bring everybody on. Like,
yeah, no radios on the
etiquette.
golf course.
Exactly. So Liv is saying, hey, let's just switch it up a little bit. Let's appeal to the masses. Let's appeal and make golf fun for everybody.
Do you think that's why they started the new like PJ Tiger and Roy simulation or whatever kind of golf that they're jumping into now? Do you think Liv kind of sparked something?
Everyone's saying that they definitely sparked something, and they needed to spark. Golf needed a boost. I'm still team PGA, no cap. Like Liv, I respect them, but they're having too much fun. And I'm looking at some of the scores from the weekend.
Do they get to drink on that?
I don't know if they get to drink. That's a good question. But
And who came up with the green jacket?
well, that's the Masters.
But who came up with it? Who was the guy? Does anybody know?
Well, should we put Google and Siri to the test? and, like,
Let's do it.
figure out?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Team Siri. Who's
Let's-
gonna go Google?
Oh,
We got
Garrett
Garrett for
here.
Google.
Let's go in here. With
Clifford Roberts.
Austin, FSU.
Austin's fun.
Austin Chandler. Hey, I'm wearing my doghouse shirt. Team
We're going to
Doghouse.
be Sunkist Country Club alum in a couple years.
That's right.
Connor says, have y'all checked out Full Swing? Yep. I definitely was hungover and watched the whole entire season that one day. Fun fact.
Wow, you must have been bored.
I just didn't feel like doing anything.
It's good TV though.
I've been literally just had a day where I had no fun.
Like,
Like
how
just went
excited
into,
I was when you told me you watched all of that
Yeah, it was
last
good.
Friday. I was really pumped. Like,
Yeah.
I watched.
I did them
Is
one
that why
day.
you watched it? You had to catch up. So you
I
had
ordered
some thought?
Domino's. I had what I,
Yeah. Barely even watch TV anymore.
Exactly.
you watch a lot of TV.
I don't know. It's been a while. I watch shows.
When's Righteous Gemstones coming out?
I don't know. It's got to be soon. I did see that the Ted Lasso's coming out.
Did you
soon,
watch the
too.
new Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Not
Is
bad.
it good?
That's pretty good.
So you do watch
I
TV.
feel
I
like
watched
they need
a
to drop
few
another
shows.
episode. Though. I feel like I want 2 episodes, not 1.
Yeah. The one episode a week sucks.
I hate it.
Yeah, it's almost worth not watching for a while.
Comes out
Just let
Wednesday,
it
though,
build
right?
up. Yeah, tomorrow. Probably drop at midnight tonight.
I ain't
That's
saying
normally
that.
how they
I don't
normally
know if
work.
I'm do
We're
that.
shopping at midnight tonight.
The new
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. It might not. It might be tomorrow. I
Still
don't
haven't
know.
finished Last of Us. I need to catch up on that.
Yeah, we do need to go fishing soon.
Ha! Don't bring up the fishing.
Sean, you had fun that one fishing trip with us.
That
He was
one
covered
time.
in the mosquitoes and
Connor says I must jumped on late. No, yeah. So DJ said Liv definitely changed it, but PGA all day. Good to hear from Sean. Which I think there's going to be a split thing with people. I know it's like everybody wanted to be on the PGA Tour,
Yeah.
and then it's like, hey, do you want 50 million? Like, especially people who never got that in the purses. Because I was kind of fascinated. Like, look, shit, some of them were getting in we're getting 10th place and get $500,000.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, and then
It's a lot of
if you won most purses, if you won, were like what 1.7, 2.7.
The only thing I don't understand about the Livs, like their business model, I don't know how they're gonna make.
It's just a
more
bunch
money.
of billionaires with oil, probably trillionaires, and they just want to own the
it's
world.
investment.
Is it that indefinite though? Because they're not making any money.
It's not about that. They
It's
have
about write-offs.
unlimited money. Yeah, unlimited money, and they
That's
just
what it
want
It's
to.
tax write-offs.
Well, they
so like
want
they
to
want to
own
put
it.
their brand on it. So if we could write, I don't know, Kathy and Susie's kids and put it on
Curious,
something.
like,
and just,
how good do you think you have to be on Live? Like, what if I just start
Probably not that good.
hard?
You're probably a couple different online
that
sensation videos away from it.
Right.
If you go viral, one video viral.
I'll switch Team Live so fast.
I
Like,
can tell you right now.
These guys I was fucking up earlier.
Do
PGA.
do some type of do some type of short video. You cigar on your mouth, swinging a gun with a bunch of beautiful girls around you, and you'd probably. I mean,
they
get
have
close
this
there.
new golf ball. When you hit it, it does sound like a shotgun.
I saw the videos of
I saw
that.
some videos. So I feel like we just need to take the production team to the golf course, and we're gonna make a highlight reel, and we're gonna send it to Liv.
Yeah.
And like, hey, I don't play too much. 'Cause I'm really good. Like, if they buy it.
All right, we probably could, and then use the cannon and only video after it comes out of the canyon. So we probably do the cut.
Let's edit and make it a bunch of hole-in-ones.
Yeah.
Well, then can we add
the prospect
where we shit like I want to watch people shit like get pissed off. That's my favorite part of it too.
get it
Like it's funny as shit when they get frustrated.
yeah.
That's still fucking that's
That's one of the reasons I don't like leaving score. I don't like getting
it's
frustrated.
fucking crazy.
I would break my clubs. How many clubs have you broken? A few? Any?
So
No?
it's funny. One of my best friends, Darren, when we used to play golf together, he would say, "Man, you're the only guy I know that still laughs after a bad shot." I'm like, so a saying on the golf course is a bad day at the golf course is better than a good day at work.
Yeah.
And I think it's real. Like, so I'm excited. I'm like, I'm playing golf.
Yeah.
You're just thinking like, so what am I going to be mad about? Like, so yeah,
That's a good mindset to have.
like, try
If you
hard.
go
And
full-
I try it, but
If you go full time though, like if you're full time, what is it? 60? Is it 60 or under? Like gets paid?
no.
What's
like,
the rules on tournaments? Like, I mean, how good do you have to be to like actually even like local tournament money?
So it just depends. So I'm in a tournament that's an amateur tournament, and it's flighted. So it has a D flight, C, B, A, and a championship flight. So in my flight, you don't have to shoot 70, but hopefully I'm practicing to get to the champion flight eventually. And yeah, you want to be scratched.
So do they
You wanna
do handicaps?
So that's how you're flighted.
Okay.
You're flighted based on your handicap. And so I have a handicap from USGA or whatever, but there's
Who's this?
well, the official handicap was for golf or whatever. But with the amateur tournament, it's Golf Weekly magazine, and they created a amateur tournament. And so it's nationwide, and you are flighted based on your handicap, but it's their handicap, not what you have on your gin is what they call it.
Right.
You're flighted based on the scores you have in your tournaments. So you can win your D flight, C flight, or whatever, but the goal is, to win, whether it be D, A, or champion flight, and that makes it fun because you're competing against people.
What kind of purse is up for grabs for you in these tournaments that you're in?
I don't think the purse is that elaborate. I think it's like a coffee cup that's spray painted gold. You get to say
But that means a lot. That really doesn't mean a lot.
That's fucking awesome though.
I'll tell you what I like about it. There's no participation trophies. if you're not in first.
Yeah.
You don't even get a hat or anything.
No,
you don't get a bag. You don't get a goodie bag.
The only person that walks away is if you're number one in your flight and you get a plastic, I think, cup that's gold. I don't know what it is, but
We ain't seen one of them yet.
but I know it's not a participation trophy, so everyone ain't
That
getting
shit,
it.
yeah, it's kind of.
They only make 4 of them.
But I mean, you're gonna take that trophy. You're gonna put it up for like it's gonna be a
without
trophy.
a doubt.
Yeah,
Without a doubt.
show it off. I want to see it.
Yeah, so
You're gonna win
this weekend. I'm driving 3 hours to Pearl, Mississippi. Never been to Jackson, never been to Pearl, but Pearl's right outside. I'm gonna have some dinner and stuff the night before. Costa Prime, I heard that's a good spot. But anyway, I'm gonna go drive the course maybe on Friday. I'm gonna get there early.
Okay, fill it. You're gonna fill it. What's your tune when you're filling it? We got a song.
I've never done
a
it
song?
before. This is my second golf tournament ever. The
early
first one
morning?
sucked. No, I'm gonna get there. I think leave here around 9:10. I'm playing around with my buddy Bryce Friday morning at Preserve. Then after that, I'm gonna hit the road, head straight there to beat the traffic, and then I'm just gonna ride the course, get a feel for it. I want to walk the course, but I think that may take too long. I only want to walk it because I heard Tiger Woods say, "Hey, you walk the course before you play it, it gives you a better feel for the course." I want to feel like
that's why his knees all messed up and his back.
You should have rode the course.
Yeah.
You didn't have friends like you to tell, "Hey, dog." I was telling you earlier. Brooke was like, "Nah, dog, ride the course." And it was like, yeah, that makes way more sense. I'm gonna ride the course. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not a walker.
All right, let's get into let's go ahead and before we hit our intro, let's go into thank our sponsors. Loxicom, shout out to Loxicom. If you need any smart tech, Pete Jones and the team got you. Second sponsor, Gulf South Productions. Daniel Lozada and the team. Knock it out of the park.
Staging, lighting.
Yeah, if you want like a really, whether it's weddings, concerts, we watch. I mean, they handle Cole Wetzel, so great production.
Yeah.
You want to drop the last?
Yeah, the Golden Gulf Insurance. We will give you options. Life, home, auto. Yeah, those are good. Yeah. Life and health just added. So
We're going to be adding life and health. Just passed it today.
Nice.
Yeah, we're growing.
Very stressful test, but I am on to the future. Definitely going to treasure hunt eventually.
I gave you guys my house. So you tell me I got to give you my life too.
Gonna venture
we
that.
want it all.
All right, well, hit that intro, Gary.
It's still an hour. Or
I'll be
whatever?
back.
I mean, we do whatever we want
Whatever.
these days. Unfortunately, it's led to that. I'm not ashamed of it, but people keep watching.
Garrett's got a mic, guys. I'm in here right now.
Jordan's in there fixing Garrett a drink.
Hey, Garrett's making a drink right now. Can you hear Garrett, guys?
All right, let's see.
Are we back on?
Yeah, we're back on. Hey,
Can we talk about the success of this show?
Yeah,
And we'll wait for Jordan, but I think
I can hear you.
you can hear me. All right, I think that's important. I was talking to some people at the golf course today, as a matter of fact, and they're like, "You have a podcast?" I know, but 2 of my best friends do, and it's pretty tight. I was episode number 2, and honestly, I was like, I think I'm invited back because we're friends. I'm pretty boring, but I'm glad that y'all invited me back. It's pretty cool. But they were asking like, well, what number episode is this? It's like 176.
Yeah.
I was episode number 2. This is 176. So one of the pros at the golf shop there was like, well, it must be a successful podcast. And it hit me. I'm like, well, damn, I guess so. Like, yeah, it is a successful podcast.
I call it one. Yeah,
Yeah, 176.
Being
Appreciate it,
consistent,
man.
we hear so many cool fucking stories.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you're like, since you've been like, you didn't pick up golf
Since
the way
you've
you have
been
now. Yeah, like
gone.
your episode 2, you were not into golf.
I didn't even mention golf.
Like, dude, you're like
Yeah.
killing it right now. Fuck it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very, everybody has hobbies. This is one of the best hobbies. Like you continue to do this show. It's always
Let's get on here and talk it out. Everybody's got a story.
Oh shit.
I mean, we like highlighting passion. It's not hard to come across people to have good conversation with. And then there's other perks behind it too. So,
what are some of the other perks, dog?
I mean, it opens up opportunity.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
so.
people recognize us.
That's
we were
weird.
taking pictures with strangers. They're like, "Hey, y'all are from the podcast," and take pictures.
I'm excited.
And then you
man.
walk
Love
out, and
you
people
guys.
have got your merchandise on. That's
Think about how
we
our mom-
appreciate that.
Think about how our moms feel though, because when we first promoted the show, we did beer coasters with their faces on it, and we
I still have some of them.
yeah, we slang them at the office. They're at the office. Tailgaters went around and like, somebody set their beer on our mom's faces.
Hey, that made me feel good. I love it.
My mom wasn't so cool with it. Now she is. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
we had your engagement party, and she was there. And out of respect, just didn't have drinks in the photos. But yeah, Brooks got engaged, picked out a spot, and passed a life insurance test, and
They were growing up, man.
and you found a spot for your wedding, which is
Yeah, we did. We signed the contract today.
that's awesome.
So
I'm excited.
So real.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Sweet Space it's something Oaks Mansion. Oakcrest Mansion.
Are you excited? Are you nervous?
Yeah, I think a little of both, but more excited than nervous. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say I wasn't nervous before I did it. And
Yeah.
that was pretty, I guess, life changing. I was like a different chapter, and then I like blacked out and did it, and then came back too, and then you guys were there to pick me up. So, but no, shout out to John. Thank you so much for saying yes.
John is the best.
Yeah.
I was worried. I was like, is she gonna say yes?
You probably really
She told me that she was content with never even getting married. So she was just like, I just gave up on it. I was like, well,
We got some questions real quick. We got Oren. Oh, how you doing, bud? He's supposed to be coming on the podcast. Golf and pharmaceuticals.
Hey, that's
You are a
fine.
drug dealer.
Yes, I am.
David,
I'm proud
I
of it.
appreciate you showing me the GHIN app, homie. What the hell is that?
So that's a gin app that gives you your actual handicap. So you do have to report it, and you download it. And
Do you have to pay a monthly subscription?
well, if you have a membership,
the golf magazine.
it's one of the
Golf Digest.
and then this is my gin, 17.9. Because
What's your gin, David?
So I started over 40 probably. So I got it down.
That's
about
pretty.
40.
That's
It's
pretty
your
good
handicap.
work.
Your gin is your handicap, but they put it on an app. So that way you record
Kind of like an
every
Apple
round.
Watch.
Yeah, kind of like an Apple Watch. But you can get it on your phone and wherever else apps are sold, and you just put it in there, all the scores for all your round, and they give you a handicap index. And it's just you can use it all around the world.
Kind of like Untapped, like the beer app.
What do you want to use it
Yeah.
for? I mean, I played a lot of
I
tournaments,
think
and they're like, "Hey, what's your handicap?" And I'm like, "I don't know, 18." And I just guess.
I think it just takes a lot of the cap out for me because a lot of guys, we have this machismo and this ego, and you just look at another guy on the golf course like I can take him, but you don't really know. So to take the cap out, this is my handicap. What's your handicap? If you're a 2, I'm an 18, you may look like Dorky McDork Doug guy, whatever, but I'm gonna respect your handicap,
Yeah.
and you can't hustle me. You know, like this is mine, that's yours.
Is
Let's be fair.
that a pretty common thing? Like people are out there
Yeah.
sharing each other's cap with each other, handicap with each
Yeah, so
other.
golf is all fluff. Like,
Yeah, what's your handicap?
So
What's your
gin is
handicap?
just official. We're not.
I want to know this though,
Garrett.
Garrett, you can hear me in there? I know you got your mic. Like I'm handicapped. Well, I got cerebral palsy, but who came up with handicap for golf? Like it's a good, cool term to say in golf.
We're canceling that term right now.
Yeah.
But like I'm actually handicapped, so every time you keep saying handicap, I'm a little offended right now.
Here we go. Cancel culture.
Cancel culture.
Golf needed
Coming after you, golf.
Golf needed.
Got you, golf.
So I mean, Garrett, can we find out who started the handicap and how do you work it both ways?
Yeah, that would be interesting. I don't know where it came from. I feel like we need some historians on this podcast. How to make it pop? But yeah, a lot of historical questions.
We do. We stumble into them.
Yeah.
It's the randomness of our brains, man.
Sand.
I'm not mad about it.
Come want a handicap concert. I mean, look, what up, Brandon? Hold up, Brandon Jordan. It's me from the Horizon, dude. Help me get him back into the metaverse.
That would
My password. No, we got the metaverse, but my password's messed up. We actually have a Kathy and Susie's Kids podcast in the metaverse.
I remember that.
But it's I can't get in, Brandon. It's got like a pen thing. I can't figure it out. I'm fucking
All
suffering.
right, guys, do y'all want to know where handicap comes from?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Talking to the mic, Garrett.
All right. The term handicapped originally comes from a game called hand in cap, which is a game of chance in which every person would have an equal chance of winning in each succeeding game that you played. Later, it was applied to horse racing, golf, etc.
See, it doesn't get.
It just makes it fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
It evens the playing field.
I get
You
it.
really want to
Very unrealistic, like the true handicap.
Shawn, I give you a pass. I give you a pass. You got a pass to say handicap.
I appreciate it, dog. I'll only use it once in a while.
Okay.
Ben Brent, what's up, dude?
What up?
Miss you, bro.
Like, yeah.
I do.
But it does make it even. So when you're betting, guys, it's like, I think about I don't know, Fresh Prince, that pool shark episode where he goes into the pool hole and that guy.
We used to have one of those guys down here at the Ocean Lanes.
Sandbagging, exactly. So people will sandbag, and if you're good enough, why not? So they'll sandbag on the golf course.
White men can't jump.
Act like exactly all the sandbagging stuff. And so all Jen is trying to do is make it less of a, bring more, cred to it. Like, all right, man, no sandbagging, just be honest. What's your handicap? Don't lie. And it makes it fun. So funny story I saw the other day, and I don't know how real this is, but the guy from he married Schwarzenegger's daughter. What's his name? It's a Marvel Comics.
Chris Pratt.
He's from the Parks
Chris
and Rec
Pratt.
stuff.
Pratt.
Chris Pratt, that guy. So he has a story.
Andy Dwyer.
Yeah. He has a story the other day that he said he had a similar handicap as me. He said he was a 17 handicap and he played for a pro-am. A pro-am is when some golf tournaments, it's a pro with an amateur. An amateur, you can pay to play with a professional. So if he's playing with Tiger, he shelled out the bag.
Yeah, he's got it.
So he was playing with Tiger, and on hole one, he talks about how nervous he is, and he's a 17 handicap, and he gets up there and stripes a 315-yard bomb straight down the middle. And he says, Tiger looks at him, 17 handicap. Yeah, bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's real or not, but
I mean,
it's a good story.
I've always heard playing with somebody a little bit better than you brings you up.
It will.
I mean, that's
but
in
most 17
anything.
handicappers ain't striping the ball 315 yards down the fairway. That's more like a single digit handicap kind of move.
I mean, I'll uncork one right down the fairway every now and again.
Not 315 yards.
Maybe 400.
Minus 200.
What's your consistent, like, DJ? Okay, let's ask Austin. What is your drive?
Austin hits about 295 down.
Drew Edgecombe, he's a golfer. Drew, what's your drive?
Ben, what's your drive?
I bet if Ben got a hold of one, he'd knock it into the next stage.
Have you met Ben?
I haven't met Ben.
He plays in Cash's band. He's
in 9-5 with us.
Yeah,
he's at the ball. He's
yeah,
one of the dinosaurs.
That's my dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met Ben.
fucking amazing.
I know he's a golfer.
No, I don't know if he is or
He
not.
might be.
I thought that's what you just said. I'm lost.
No, are you gonna do
495, Chandler?
Are you gonna?
No, 295.
That's 495.
Hell no.
Holy shit!
Are you gonna do the Neptune golf tournament this year? I saw that they just started taking teams for it.
So DJ says 275 consistent, maybe 300 rolls out on grade. Is that a good?
That's really good.
If you're consistent though, that's what matters, right?
But he's
You're playing 18 holes,
but he's still saying 275, which means the truth of that would be he carries 220 and he's expecting some rollout. So I don't think most people, every golfer is going to say 250. That's just
That's a fourth.
like 250, but you're going to expect some roll. DJ is a pretty good golfer. I played with him a few times. I have never measured, the distance, but I know Austin shoots about 295. I have some buddies that are hitting in 300s. Yeah, they do, but they're not 18
consistent
handicaps. That's the difference. So
yeah, they're low.
if you tell, hey, I'm an 18 handicap and you're bombing them 300, it's like, all right.
you have a shitty short game.
Yeah, or something. That just doesn't make any sense. So the guys that are hitting 250, 280, you should have a single digit handicap.
So what's going on with ball types? Do you play with the
And
same?
why do they put the mark,
Is it Pro
the mark on the ball?
V1s?
Yeah, why is the mark on the ball?
Because there's no cap in golf. Guys like the cap, so golf tries to figure it all out. They put marks on it, put names on it, so you can't go in there because a lot of people that don't play golf, they'll just think any white ball is the same and it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But no, like we have to find your ball. So you mark your ball, and so this is so you might because people give up finding their balls when you toss it.
Giving up many times.
Exactly. All the time. Just like, all right. So a lot of guys will go in there with the yellow ball, come out with the orange ball. I'm like, oh, this is the ball. Like, nah, dog, that's not your ball. Or come out. So you have to put marks on
Always cheating.
It's not necessarily cheating. It's just gamesmanship, but not credible. You shouldn't do it.
So a couple of my buddies I grew up with, Ryan and Brandon Bowden, their stepdad, Carl Crawford, shout out to Carl because I know Carl watches. He built Shell Landing. Okay. And
I'm a member of Shell. I like Shell.
And I remember we used to make money swimming in the pond to get Pro V4s. And we would like, is it Pro V4 or Pro V1?
Pro V1s.
Pro V1. So we'd go in the pond and get them out, and then we would like recycle them to make, beer money. Like, I mean, we're just making some money. We actually sold like $3-4 a ball.
So
that's all I remember about that.
Funny story. One of the richest pharmacists I've ever met. I'm drawing a blank. He passed away 2 or 3 years ago. What was his name again? The guy that the Porsche.
Oh, Clark
Levi.
Yeah.
So I got to know him, and he was a pharmacist originally, and then he got out of that. He did, delve in a bunch of different business opportunities. But rest in peace for sure. But anyway, I bring it up because he told me his first job was getting golf balls out of the pond. This is like 5-6 years ago, when he was still around. But he would get golf balls out of the pond in Ocean Springs. They had 2 or 3 courses growing up, and he would make so much money because golfers aren't going to go in there and get the water, but he would just go there and pick them up and he'll sell them. He was like 13, 14. That's just,
man, that sounds like a snake bite or a gator bite to me. Like, really? I'm good on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
Are you getting in the ponds or what?
Not too many. And I don't know. Like at the Ocean Springs course, I'm sure there weren't many gators.
We're pretty fucking.
There's
stupid.
definitely gators and snakes in Ocean Springs. I've seen them.
The Shell Landing had a gator in there, and we
still did.
Yeah, we would jump in though and be like, no. But we like it was me.
I'm not getting in there.
Shout out to Seamless Solutions. Yep, Seamless Gutters.
15 million.
No, I mean,
retrieving lost golf.
I'd do it again. Fuck it. I didn't win that bad. It was kind of sketchy because we always did it like 9 o'clock at night. We jump in the. What do you mean?
What?
Back?
The hole on Sunkiss with the bridge. What is that? 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got at least 100 golf balls in that
without a doubt. So you keep trying. We all do. Oh, that one in the water. Hang on. I didn't use my mulligan on the first hole.
What are those?
Let me use it right now.
Yeah. But get a +1.
Couldn't you like golf, like full swing kind of? I don't know if I'm going to be a golfer.
See, that's my problem.
But I
the
definitely
full
want to
swing.
drink beer at the golf course with you.
I was gonna say I love where we're going with the golf, but just real quick, shout out to my daughter Angelina Violet. I love you. Daddy loves you. Maybe you're watching. If you're not,
I hope she is watching.
Daddy loves you, girl.
She is precious. She is precious.
Daddy loves you.
She is gorgeous.
I just had to shout her out.
I'm glad she looks like Maggie, not you, though. Because
I feel like no, you're right. She doesn't look anything like me.
No, she
What's
is.
it feel like to be a dad?
Amazing. Everything I do revolves around her. So I was telling someone the story earlier today. Her first birthday, I don't know if many people know, some people don't, but she lived in New York City. She doesn't live here. So I only get to see her once a month, whether I go up there or we fly her down. But for her first birthday, it was important to me to make sure she felt like a princess. Because
Absolutely.
she doesn't see daddy every day. I need her to be reassured and know daddy still loves you. Daddy's always going to be there. So her first birthday did like Walt Disney World, did 4 seasons. I can't afford 4 seasons. Yeah, but I'm going to make sure this girl knows Daddy freaking loves her and will do anything from her from day one, you know? And so, long story short, we went to Walt Disney, stayed at the Four Seasons, but we went to Walt Disney, and I only wanted to see the princesses. So she's too small to ride rides. We
Yeah.
brought our family down. They all had fun, did all the other rides, but I'm in line, and these lines are long as hell. I didn't get a
too
fast
long.
pass 'cause
Too
I'm sure
long.
She would have remembered shit.
Save that for
I regret
later.
it now, like
What's the price on getting a fast pass?
I don't even remember, but I was there.
I remember when we went, it wasn't that crowded. Then we didn't have fast passes. I don't think.
Yeah,
We had the little band thing.
I
Is that
felt
a
like-
fast pass?
I honestly felt like the princess lines wouldn't, because all you do is go in and meet a princess.
Yeah,
Like, those lines aren't the longest
Wave, take a couple
lines. Yeah,
pictures.
exactly.
Can we-
So
What about like Disney though? Like Ron DeSantis, like taking away their rights to like govern themselves in
I
Florida.
feel like most people like me didn't even know Disney had their own rights in Florida.
I
So
kind of
really,
did. I went to a documentary. I was like,
You should, but I think the common folk, Disney has their own laws and stuff.
No,
Like,
that's-
wow.
yeah,
that's
so it's-
impressive.
yeah.
Like, I didn't even know. That
Yeah, I
was a
didn't
thing.
either.
Like, how did you
I've
get
been
your
there.
own- Yeah, me too. A bunch.
it was back in the
They're just lobbying, man.
Yeah, it's like they're their own state inside of Florida,
I don't know what it is.
and now it's like got taken away. So I'm very curious about how all that's gonna work. But it's crazy how an amusement park,
Yeah.
like a fucking theme park,
Yeah.
had its own like pretty much country inside of a fucking state.
The reason why
That's
I'm okay
insane.
with that is because Florida doesn't have a state income tax. The reason why they don't have a state income tax is because of tourism.
Yeah.
The reason why people come to Florida is for Disney World. They come all around the world. And what they did in addition to that is they have a lottery there too, but they put money into a Bright Future scholarship. So when I got my academic scholarship to go to Florida State paid for, was because of things like Disney and things like the lotto over here as well. But they pay for your academic scholarship. You just meet this threshold, get this score on SAT. Every state has something, but Disney does help that state.
That's insane.
So
And
I
now they
didn't know
give us the Mandalorian.
Yeah, exactly. So
So-
I didn't know they had their own rules and laws. That's weird. I'm not a politician, but still thank Disney. Appreciate
No,
it.
just-
You know what I
it
mean?
was
Like,
the thought of like Disney though, like how big it's become. Like Disney owns everything. Like entertainment wise,
Yeah.
they own from every news channel to every almost damn
Wow.
movie in production.
But between me and you, I'm almost scared of what you're gonna let a random governor of Florida do with Disney. Crap! Like, all right, he's in it right now. But who's gonna be the next guy? We've had so many weird
very
people
curious about
in
that,
Florida
too.
be governors.
Florida's been a weird place lately.
I know.
They're all over the news.
I'm very curious. Oh,
I'm
Florida,
like,
man.
It's about to be wild west.
Gators on the loose,
Right?
pythons
Like,
in houses and
Disney,
stuff.
it's a children's place. They're about the bag, but it's a children's place for the most part. Now you have politicians running that town.
It's about to get fucking
I don't
crazy.
know what that. You gotta look.
that was a good response because that's fucking. That's just fucking fucking wild.
It's about to be.
Did they completely take it away?
I think
I don't know,
so.
they
Yeah,
did
I think
something.
they-
Yeah,
yeah,
They
it's like
took away a lot of
fucking-
rights.
Yeah.
What's it gonna do? What's the outcome?
we
of
don't
it?
know yet.
No, there's no
politicians about that.
ramification.
Gonna be a
You need a
guy
10-year case study on
It
it.
might turn into half a prison.
Get
We don't
your-
know yet.
Get your popcorn ready.
I'm ready,
I
bitch.
don't know.
Let's go find out.
They're probably looking at it like, hey, let's just leave Florida. Like,
Yeah,
if I were
move-
them,
yeah,
I'll just-
yeah, yeah.
all right, they don't want to say.
I don't know.
Move
I
to
mean,
Texas.
Yeah.
It could be any kind of play on that because, like, Disney has a lot of the media rights, so it could be a stronghold.
No one knows.
It's very fascinating. It's like all this.
They're politicizing Disney, dog. Like,
I know.
I don't know what's about to
It's a
happen.
body.
You get a
It's
red
a body.
guy, a blue guy,
Disney.
the community chair.
You either join it or you
Isn't
don't.
it crazy? It all started with a mouse.
Yeah. They're about to
I
be
did read
wild.
that they're leaving the mouse because
they're getting
the,
a fucking dragon.
what is it? What is it
Really?
called when your rights are up on something?
That's actually fake.
Copyright.
Yeah, no way
number?
they're gonna give them out.
Yeah, they have the rights to the mouse.
Yeah,
I kind of
they
dove into
should.
that.
They
Yeah,
should. Yeah, there's no way they give them.
You don't think they're getting rid of them? You think what I read is fake?
probably.
Oh, I read that. It's what is it called? Free use, like Winnie
Should
the
we ask
Pooh.
Siri or Google, Garrett?
Winnie the Pooh just entered
Siri or
free
Google?
use.
One of y'all tell us the truth. I don't think you can.
I
Have
think
Disney
Matt Brooks is
without
telling you
the
the truth.
Matt Brooks is one of my best friends, but
Yeah,
might
he's
cap
been known to
every
bullshit.
now and then.
Let's
he
see
might
it.
cap every now and then.
Let's cap.
So Disney Are they getting rid of the mouse? Here we go. Anybody else? Nobody? I'm just getting target advertised by
I don't
AI.
think that's refreshing at all anymore.
And people are just leaving us alone. They don't care about us anymore.
Yeah, like they're pretty much saying they don't want to listen to Sean talk.
Hey, I knew I'd be pretty boring. So.
You're not boring. You're amazing. Fuck them.
All right, here we go. Yeah, will soon be public property.
So they've changed the design, basically.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
This one will be public.
Oh,
Is he really frozen?
Who?
That's what I
Walt
really.
Disney?
Yeah, is he really
Yeah.
This one will
frozen?
be public.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Can you find out if he's really frozen? Like honestly, let's make like that's more, I'm more fascinated with that. Like I mean,
I think that's a theory. I don't know
Oh,
if you can
shit.
actually prove that.
Myth busted.
I don't know. I mean,
The detail at that place though is absolutely unreal. I remember going recently, and like every ride, like the lines and stuff, like just like the wall has detail in it, like the screws got like
is that Star Wars?
wear and tear. It's on everything really, from one end of the park to the other, from Animal Kingdom to the whatever the other ones are called. Yeah,
I liked it. Angelina loved it. She got to meet like 2 or 3 of the princesses. Stayed in line the entire time. And
which one was her
ironically,
favorite?
She was one. I don't know. I really
It's
don't.
gonna be
know.
Cinderella.
I want to say it was the frog prince one. What's her name? She's from New Orleans too.
Yeah. Princess Frog. I don't remember
Yeah,
the name of
Princess
her,
and the Frog.
but did she do the actual dress up where she gets to put the dress
They
on?
didn't let anyone dress up.
Oh,
Is that it? Well, the princesses were dressed up, but not the
yeah.
kids.
There's a thing there where you can sign up to go be a princess, and they like pamper.
You're
She
gonna
probably
have
needs to
me
be older
spending
than
more money.
one.
Now.
Yeah, more
Wait,
money.
Now I gotta go back.
Now you gotta go back. You
bring
should wait till she's like
Princess
4.
Angelina.
Garrett Lynch lit up. DJ says, "Hang on, no fucking where he's staying here.
I did.
You're fucking amazing."
Hey,
Pretty much what he's
congrats,
telling you.
DJ. He just got
Yeah,
married
did just
this
get
past
married.
week.
And he
Congrats.
has a baby.
That's a little cool baby.
We're all getting old, man. We're not them
About that
young
time.
whippersnappers.
I think,
anymore.
which I knew DJ from way back in the day, like kicking it with the boys, but he is what Captain Pilot, him
Yeah,
and
really
Logan,
well.
they
Yeah.
fucking killing it. Like I love watching that because like I know him like when we didn't have jobs, like we're at that teenager level, like figuring it out, and to see like
Yeah.
them boys, like him and Logan for sure have killed like, and Trey Cherry, shout out to Trey Cherry, like they're real captains. That I mean, I just passed my life and health, which is a very
Wearing a captain hat.
Shit. And that's a real captain. That's funny. But yeah, no, I mean testing like on the level of being a captain is fucking crazy. It's scary. Like it's really scary, like to do that level.
So that same passion that you guys have for Logan and DJ and guys like that, I have for y'all in this show.
Oh damn.
It's pretty badass because I'm not that
You're fucking
long
awesome.
on the coast.
No.
But from when I've been here, I felt like I was telling them earlier, like I think I got the invite because we're friends. Even on episode number 2, I'm like, all right, we're friends. I got the invite, but 176 really means like you guys are killing it. And
We're
shout out
trying.
to
Right here,
y'all,
look at
though.
this.
We're not perfect by any means.
Yeah, look at this guy's right here.
We will fail over
You
and
can't
over.
zoom in because that's not a zoom in camera. But this is Shawn Amisial was King of Sirens this year.
I was
Yeah, the come up.
And I set that fucking table. Garrett, Matt, rolling that fucking table as a fam. And
best friends.
that's fucking I drink this out of like this is one of my favorite glasses I drink out of.
You know what's funny? I was telling one of my friends the other day, I have a crest now. I have a family crest.
Yeah,
How cool is that?
pretty cool. I got a
That's
shirt
what
with it on
Biloxi
it.
gives you. You
Yeah.
put the Biloxi. If anyone
You get
had
a
any
crest.
Look at
doubt
that. Look at that shit. That hits.
That's my baby girl.
Yeah.
She's my princess.
What was the experience you got? Walking out. I was there. I got to see it.
Honestly,
But what was going through your head whenever
Next.
you got to walk out?
next level, because I was getting that same weekend when I did her first birthday. I got a phone call from one of the organizers of Sirens. They're like, "Hey, we're looking for a king." I was like, "All right, cool. I'm down, but one stipulation: my daughter has to be a part of it. If she can't be a part of it, you had the wrong guy.
Fuck off.
But if she can be a part of it, I'll be there and I'll have my best friends there with me, and we will make it the best we'll give you guys 150%, but my daughter has to be a part of the show. That was my one stipulation. They're like, yeah,
Oh.
But that was like one of the biggest secrets. Like not a lot of kings bring out their like daughters
Yeah,
when
yeah,
they're
yeah.
coming down through Mardi Gras. But it was important to me to make her. I really want her to feel like a princess. Like everything I do is about making her feel important.
I love that.
I think it's important for especially young daughters to know that their dads just love them through the moon. And anyway, I was on a golf course there, rightfully so. Right, it was Daddy Day. Like we had her birthday the day before at Disney, and the next day was Daddy Day for me. So I'm golfing there, and they're like, "Hey, we need a king." Like, cool, but I want my daughter to be a part of it. And there was no issue. I called all my best friends and asked them to be dukes, and it was a great time. Like, thank you, Gross Irons. Like, I really appreciate that. Angelina really appreciated it. She can't tell you that, but I know she loved it.
Yeah. She's working on it.
Yeah, I mean, you're making me cry right now.
It was fun, man. It was one of the better balls I've ever been to.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. It's by far.
And that's only their third year.
Yeah,
or,
only their third year.
Yeah. What a huge turnout for just a third year.
Like,
I'm proud of them. I'm very proud of them.
Everyone knows there's like the small ball stage and the big ball stage, and like different centers.
Yeah.
This was their first year in the big ball stage. They were pretty much sold out. There were like 1,000, 2,000 people there. But what made it awesome, like it didn't feel like 1,000, 2,000 people because we all knew each other. It just felt like friends,
intimate,
family.
It was an honor. It was an honor
Like,
to be in there in that court. It was an honor, like to be a part of, like I don't know.
There was nothing cooler going on New Year's Eve. Like not at all.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
true.
that.
That's true.
When she pointed at the stage, I think the whole crowd cried. Like, like everyone got excited initially, like because I was there, and then they brought her out, and then everyone got really excited. And then she was like, "Nah, Daddy, I'm trying to go that way." Like she pointed towards the stage, like she felt the limelight. I'm like, she has her own personality. I want her to be more like me, but I feel like you just have to accept.
Oh, absolutely.
They're gonna do
and support it.
She's just fearless. Like she was like, she's not 2, she's 23 months now. At that time, she was 20 months, and she was just like, I want to go that way. My mom told me when I was a kid that age, I cried all the damn time. She couldn't find a babysitter.
And Jordan Oliver had his birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese this weekend, and I was there, and it was bringing back flashbacks. Whenever I was a kid, I was Oliver's age, and I used to cry from the big animatronics. They scared me. I was just a big wuss back then. Yeah, I don't know. I probably still am deep down.
Yeah, low key. I just have to like cover it up. But
I mean,
like, Florida State.
That's why. Well, I think with for me being a dad, and I'm not perfect at it at all. But like being a dad is it's humbling because it's like, I mean, honestly, it's like it's a lot of work. And then I look at myself now since I had Oliver. I was like, fuck. I mean, I think I wanted a Porsche. It was like one of my big things I wanted, like material things.
I know.
And then when I fucking had a kid, I was like, fuck, I just want him to like, kind of like, even though I work a lot and I know I'm like, I can't jump at every call, but like that feeling of like, I want Oliver to be like, watch me like, provide and be your best friend. Like, and it's my son says to me all the time, it's like, and me and Emily go back and forth, like, we're your parents. We're not your best friend.
Yeah.
But to us, he's like, he looks at me all the time. He's like, you're my best friend. And it's like, I don't fucking know. It fucks me. It hits, but I like, and it's cool. Cause it's like, like, how do you like, and he has no worry in the world on bills, finances, and,
so pure.
Yeah. It's like, he's just like, he's so excited. Like, when you walked in, he was either running around butt naked as he just got out of the bathtub or fucking in a costume or something. You know what I mean? It was like, yeah. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm just so grateful to be a father. And I seen that it wrapped you because you fucked me. Like before Oliver, I'd fucking keep me up all night. I'll take care of the world. Give a fuck if I'm alive or not. And then when you have a kid, it's like, it changes you to this like, damn, I want that kid. Like when we did the pink dress run, and it brought a whole new life the way I raise money now. It's like, I don't want to leave you money. I want to leave you a legacy. Like I want like us, like I want you to see that, like I want to help people. Like, I don't know. He just makes me a better person. I'm selfish a lot of times, but damn, being a parent is one of the coolest fucking things
It is.
It's the best gift I ever had.
And you're raising a great kid. Oliver, I think he's 5 now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
2 days ago.
Right.
Sunday.
He knows it. I walked in earlier and he was like, I'm 5 now. Yeah, you are.
Oh my God, he's so awesome.
I came to the door this morning, earlier for the interview, not this morning, sorry. But walking in here, and I had to knock, and Oliver, like the little man of the house, he knew his dad was upstairs, and then he walked to the door, check. Emily gave him the green light.
Yeah. We know him. We know him.
Yeah, and that was so awesome. And he showed off his I still can't figure it out. It was like a tuxedo front, but all action.
It's
Jack from
Skeleton.
yeah, skeleton.
yeah, from Night Before Christmas.
That's what it was.
I don't know, man. Like, I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, we're getting older. We're getting fucking older.
Getting old. Priorities are changing. Golfers now.
Did you feel like your daughter though? Like, do you feel like your daughter like puts you in perspective of like, did it hit you the same?
I think so. I don't think that children are accidents. I think God creates life, and when you have a child, that's Him letting you know He's in control, whether it be through marriage or through whatever. Children aren't mistakes. So I think that He put her in my life for a reason. You know, I don't know if I was making the best decisions. I try to make good decisions. Maybe she's supposed to be someone important. I need to shower her with all the love and affection.
Definitely that.
Like, who knows why? But I know it's not an accident. Like, all kids are real. And I think I'm not like a super religious guy or whatever, but I do think God puts them there so you know He's in control at the end of the day, and this is for a reason.
I didn't hear that. That's
right?
dope as shit.
Like, that's just how I look at it. Like, so it's your responsibility when you have one. It's all on you. But he put Angelina in my life for a reason. Like, and
she's gorgeous too.
I know that's what's scary because she's smart and fearless. I don't know what
Daddy's a doctor.
She'll probably take care of you. She'll probably take care of you when it's all said and done. Driving you a nice nursing home.
I'm already looking at like. So I just bought this new house and bought it.
It is welcome to the hood.
Yeah.
How far away are you from Brooks's house?
I'm like a mile down the road, but you know, I got the pool now, so
it's about to go down. It's almost pool season too.
I do want to shout out O'Keefe Real Estate Group.
Oh yeah.
That guy didn't swindle me. He was asking for way too much, and really, like, no, we're gonna go in there. We're gonna make you the best deal possible, Shawn. So shout out to Jordan, that was my realtor, and Lynn. They helped me out a lot.
And, we will plug you.
Got a little mini mansion.
Who the hell's Jordan?
Jordan O'Keefe. He's a new up and coming guy on the coast.
Yeah, look out for him.
He's gonna terrorize this place. Like he's
low key been doing it for years. But
I think so. He just graduated though, so give him some time. But the way he maturely and kind of like worked out the deal, and they understood what I wanted, and they understood what the seller wanted. Anyway, long story short, like they're good people, and it's genuine. Almost feel like they're the genuine podcast of realty. You know, if you're looking for people you can just trust and just feel at home with, the experience was top notch. But anyway, long story short, got the pool now. You know, Angelina, that's why I was bringing it up. I'm looking at the room. Like, I have 5 bedrooms now. It's me and hers. It's all me and her. What am I gonna do with her room? And so I was looking at like little princess beds that you can make. She's so fearless. She loves climbing. At this age, she loves climbing. And they have this like princess slide bed where you can climb up one side and go to sleep if you want to, or slide down the other side.
That's dope.
You know, like that's pretty. I think so. And they have like little playhouses that are like super big now.
Yeah.
They were all small.
Yeah, I remember seeing some like on
now they're like
online.
You can like walk into them and like grab
clubhouse.
Yeah,
like so, you'll be inside of there at some point.
Her,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I'm not looking forward to it. I feel like I'm gonna have to put it together. But those things like 170 pieces.
You could probably hire someone to do that.
I'll help you.
Cody Simpson, he might come over and do it. He's got a drill.
Hey, get that bourbon on. Let's do it.
Hey. I might need
I'm down. I remember one of the cool. It was me, Jake, Carter, shout out, which they had Jake had since 21 with, and John Carter, and it was Brian Chevalier, me and Dean Hewlett, shout out to Dean, Justin Hewlett, the family. But like honestly, we went to a like Jake paid for our lunch. It was kind of sketchy. I was like, I knew something was up. He paid for our lunch. He's like, come back to the house. I knew. He's like, come back to the house, and we're gonna kick it. It was us putting together his daughter's trampoline. Like, oh my God. Gotcha. He's like, all right. Well, all of us, we did, but it was a lot. I mean, it was work. But Jake's like, come back to the house. I need help, which we were down to, but like, Jake, you had that shit planned.
Awesome.
It was awesome. It was an awesome time. It was fucking hard to put
Does he buy your lunch?
Huh?
Does he buy your lunch?
But that was fucking putting a trampoline together, which sucks. I'll challenge. Like I will do whatever. Like let's build a fucking treehouse.
I'm gonna do a dollhouse first, and then we'll see how that goes.
Grow into it. She's one. She'll be two.
That goes okay. We'll
but
go.
could we do? I mean, but Shawn, should we? Do you have a tree in your backyard?
Do you have a tree in your backyard? I bet Oliver would love a tree house.
No, we don't. I have no trees.
Yeah, that's not what your 5-year-old would love it.
Matt, do you have trees in your yard?
Yeah, I got a magnolia tree.
We're doing a tree house at Matt's house.
For my no kid.
Uncle Matt.
He's like a lot of liability.
So Matt, are you thinking kids or like?
Yeah, no, they're definitely in the future. I hope, if I'm not sterile. At one point I was like, I'm usually the best puller outer in the game or sterile still. But no, they're definitely in the cards. So I gotta pass that lineage and the Brooks family name down. The world needs more of us, I think.
I think so. And we don't have to do all crazy like canon. Like I think one's good.
My parents, they just had me, and then,
I got my one.
I got two. I'm actually holding off right now. Me and Emily had a miscarriage at Shandy Fest last year.
Oh man.
We were at Little Jeff's house for the housewarming, and we found out on Shandy Fest that we're about to have a child, and we had a miscarriage. And then
sorry to hear that.
I was bragging. I'm fucking pumped. Like I'm like rolling. Like I remember like leaving Shandy Fest and being like, Emily told me like, you're about to be a dad. I called Cam. Cam's like, hell yeah. Then I'm like, I called Little Jeff, and I'm like, dude, I'm about to be a dad. We gonna celebrate over there. That Monday at our insurance office, I found out that it didn't happen. But right now, I'm actually, as I was fucking with Matt and Garrett's trying too for a baby right now. So, but I was like, I'm honestly told him, I was like, we're about to try to line. I'm going there. Like on the second one, I told her, I said, yeah, look, Matt's getting married pretty soon. We're about to all get in line. Like we're all gonna.
That's what I love about the bourbon. I'm looking at Gary like he wasn't tell everybody that. But nah,
it's all good. We're growing up.
Yeah, hey, Garrett.
We're almost 40, dude.
Gotta own it.
Gotta own it. Gotta love it.
Got to.
Well, dude, look, you're coming back on the show again. I don't care what they say.
I love to. You probably won't have a lot of views, but this does feel like a good bro session that I need.
We needed it.
Yeah, and we
long overdue.
I don't feel like that too.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, and wait till you get a green jacket.
Hey,
yeah. I want to see it. I want more golf clips.
Or maybe like I can get one of those plastic trophies with the spray paint.
I'll get you one of those. I got the
Shawn
trophy
Amisial golf segment every week.
Yeah, I do want to. I want to do.
That's a good.
I want to do you looking into the car. You looking into the camera and being like, and this is never turn your back when the wind's turning, and just pass along a little bit of this knowledge that you're getting. It's only got to be like 10 seconds.
So just say when. I'll come over here just for that.
All right. No, you do it. You do it on the course. When you're golfing. Yeah, you don't need me. You don't need me.
Yeah.
All
right. Yeah.
You already here. All right, guys.
Love
See you
y'all
next time.
Do you?